1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And to step off. The 1-2. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Andres Blanco.
Andres Blanco.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Can't start it. The bottom half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Sanchez. He flew out in his last at bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Pitch popped up. Raines moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Hector Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kelly on the move. He tracks it down, and that will start on the mound. Coming to the plate now, number 66. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Slater's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will have been no problem as he's got the shutout working.
Leading off for Sacramento.
First offering on its way.
Scott Coburn.
In the air out toward right field. Guillen on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. David Song comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Kelly has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Rosales. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit back toward the mound. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 6 shutout. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Gomez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Andres Blanco. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he lays off there 1-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Flores has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that 0 as it's up. Jeff Salem will come on.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month.
Playoff situations in the minors are invaluable to young players and to learn about them. Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB Baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Now batting, Jason Taguchi. He will lead this one off today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in Dero. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jason Taguchi goes down for the first out of the game.
Chad Beltran.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Beltran leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back standing.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So the bottom of inning. Tyler White will bat next, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Line drive to left. Sanchez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding forward now, Jabari Blash, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jabari Blash goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One ball, 1 strike, the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Rivera loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no bottom half of inning. At the plate, Darren Harrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren Harrison.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Evans scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Luke Gonzalez.
Shortstop.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again, Jason Taguchi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air into shallow left center. Zapata is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the boy David. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chad Beltran. He'll try to follow up the double and tap that with another big hit right here. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they get them both. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Will Swift. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Of inning number. Now at the plate, Tyler White. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Zapata comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in, Jabari Blash looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Half of the 5th. Settling in now, Darren Harrison. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter, shortstop.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Two balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Chad Beltran, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Runs on a hit. Ready once again, Drew Glass. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Will Swift. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hard hit ball to short. Rivera is up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Tyler White will bat next.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the check here this half. Leading off the inning, Jabari Blash, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Popped it. Cardenas on the move, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Christopher Keenan. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And Guillen will handle this one for route number 2. Now at the plate, Darren Harrison, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Harrison.
Popped him up. Right is there for it. And that retires the side. Nothing. Half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Luke Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. High in the air out to center field. Zapata sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Taguchi. He singled his last time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zapata has a play. 2 gone. At the plate, Chad Beltran. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the.
Still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The 51s took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
That boy, great job.
Game's future star. Baseball on the show, and it's coming at the plate. Jason Taguchi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Second baseman.
And this is low, ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fun. Sound. Start there first. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, backhanded, and that's the first out. In now, Chad Beltran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Baseman. Chad Beltran.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in, Drew Glass. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. In the books tonight. Striding in, Tyler White, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Reimer Liriano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's taken for strike one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. White gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play. All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. White rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And now they'll get him at third base, trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that run here on. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Darren Harrison. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike one to start the at-bat. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Standing in, Jason Taguchi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Chad Beltran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Innings complete. Now at the plate, Drew Glass. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and a strike to count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Throw by Wright is in time for out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Will Swift. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Half of the standing in, Reimer Liriano. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Into the box now, Nolan Fontana. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nolan Fontana becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 9, Christopher.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning. Stepping up now, Darren Harrison. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing and a liner, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now to the plate, Chad Beltran, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Zapata is in pursuit. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Here on a base. Striding in once again, Will Swift. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Tyler White will bat next. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Into the box, Reimer Liriano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Reimer Liriano.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a pop-up now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Widely here in this Derek Randolph.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Attaboy, good job.
MLB The Show. Baseball. It's the show. Stepping up now, Stephen Bell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. Zapata coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now in the box, Johnny Leone, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball stays outside. Popped him up. Rivera is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Still, that'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. So digging in now, Newton Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2 low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera. And he nails him at third. Great. All they get. So striding in, number 66. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready now, Mike Tauchman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He'll start him with a breaking ball. 2 low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So here now is the pitcher, Richard Chang, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into the box now, Stephen Bell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. So stepping in, Scotty Buck. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Murphy at third, Chang at second with 1 away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Johnny Leone, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pat Valaika. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess.
Oh, and meanwhile, my gracious, that pitch came up and drilled him, and let's hope he's okay after that one. Stepping in, Newton Rodriguez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball's in for a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. A fastball that finds the outside corner. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Once again, a 3-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting up with a couple of. Stepping into the box, Ryan McMahon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ryan McMahon becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Guillen moves over, and that retires the side. Nothing across. 4 full. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 66 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Stephen Bell.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Bell.
Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Castro calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. One error in the end. Stepping in, Newton Rodriguez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Skied into straightaway right. Guillen coasts under it. 1 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He went down on strikes last time up. In the air out to right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. Castro is there, and they breeze through this half inning. No hits, no. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
They haven't gotten much going. Against this guy so far in this one, he's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jason Law will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is in the air out to right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Digging in now, Stephen Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down without a whimper here.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. Now on your home, baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Coming to the plate now, Santiago Peralta. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here comes the first pitch.
Center fielder.
Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Here it comes, 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Stepping up to the plate, Damian Huerta. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
0-1, here it comes. Grounded to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So on to the bottom. So coming to the plate, Kirby Harrington. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's quickly 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Guillen is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line and
high in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. First baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground is short. Vedder comes up with it, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Santiago Peralta. In there, 0-1.
Santiago Peralta.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Popped him up. Cardenas over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So to the bottom of this. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Rangers. Center fielder.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Back to the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Damian Huerta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. but this will be foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kobayashi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
0-1.
Here's a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Evans is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing to the bottom of any. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Heading out towards shallow right. Guillen is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Maxwell Belliard.
Maxwell.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Right fielder.
Skied into very shallow right. Guillen is there. And that ends the inning. So they're held in the bottom half. At the plate, Taylor Motter. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This is round over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding into the box, Mike Margima. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Santiago Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one through this half. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Designated hitter.
And that one right down Main Street.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Nido waits on it, and the inning is over. 1 hit. Due up in the now batting Maxwell Belliard. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big... Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
Close one tonight.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. The player receives input from a coach. A manager checks in with his ball club. A manager checks in with his ball club.